the best of the week on Relevant Radio.
The Drew Mariani Show on Relevant Radio.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Well, hey, thanks for joining me. We are in Advent now, right? And, you know, Christmas music began to play, I think, almost right after Halloween. It's crazy how soon it starts. And you go through some of this stuff, right? And you get all these ads that play, and some of the Christmas music may not even be appropriate. You know, we're excited. I want to fill you in on something great. My former producer, Jake Moore, he's now programming, and he works on a lot of our digital stuff for the best of the week. If you ever get a chance to see that, Jake's the genius behind that, and he's working on something that I think is going to really bless you this Christmas season. It's a brand new Christmas offering, and it's to help you prepare your heart and your soul for the coming of Jesus. What is it? Well, it's Christmas music by Relevant Radio. And Jake, it's good to have you here with us. Fill us in. What are you guys doing, and what's so different? What's so special about this?
Yeah, thank you, Drew. It's so good to be back here hanging with you on the show. And we're so excited about this, bringing you this offering of Christmas music by Relevant Radio. Because, you know, this time of year is exciting. You anticipate Christmas. There's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of nostalgia. But if we're being honest with ourselves, there's a lot of stress too. And there's a lot of temptation to just rush through this time to say, okay, I got to get the shopping done. I just got to keep things together. And then we miss out on what Advent is supposed to be. And Advent is a prayerful time. It's a beautiful time for our church. So when you listen to Christmas music by Relevant Radio, it's so different from any other Christmas music station that you're going to get on the FM dial or on the app if you're listening to Spotify. We're keeping the reason for the season. We're reminding you that this time is about Jesus. It's about time for prayerful reflection to get your hearts in order for the big day for Christmas. So Christmas music for Relevant Radio, from Relevant Radio, it's totally free, and you're not going to get any commercials, because on a lot of other Christmas music stations, you get like 10 minutes of ads over and over and over. And it's driving home that commercialization of Christmas. So you're not going to get that. Christmas music by Relevant Radio is so different.
There's a lot of choices out there, right? Mm-hmm. And you can stream stuff. You get a lot of stuff. Christmas music by Relevant Radio is a great way to stay connected to us. I know as a host, I've had a couple of voiceovers on there, some messages from my colleagues like Patrick and so many others that bring you through the music. But you're not being pelted with ads and commercials. This is a 24/7 Christmas music station, and it's free. It's absolutely free. You're going to love it. I know Father Rocky loved it. We went through the choice of music that's in there, and some of the carols, some of the music is just, it's perfect for the holidays. How do you get it? That's the question. You know, how do you access this? How do you get Relevant Radio's Christmas music station?
So this is available on the Relevant Radio app, and you have to make sure that you have the newly updated Relevant Radio app. So last year, or right around this time, Drew, Relevant Radio was really excited to roll up the new version of the app. I've been hearing from some people who say, oh yeah, I never got around to that upgrade. I got to do that. The new version of the Relevant Radio app, and then you're going to see the top part of the screen there on the app, it's a red box, and it'll say Christmas music by Relevant Radio. Just click play, and you can start streaming right there. Any time of the day, any time of the night, we're here for you.
All right, Chick, I'm going to look for it right now. So
okay.
Let me go.
Maybe your voice is playing right now in the air, Drew. That'd be like your spiritual bilocation
that would
in
be
action.
Great,
you know?
Man. Can never get enough of Drew Mariani. That's what I say, right? Tell my wife that all the time.
Maybe you're singing your favorite Christmas carol on the station right now.
So, I mean, it's right there. That's pretty cool. So if you have the mobile app, relevantradio.com, you can go to the website, but go to Google Play or to the Apple Store and download Relevant Radio's app. If you don't have it, I'll put a big plug in for it because it's a great app. You'll see this red bar. Graphics look great. Christmas music by Relevant Radio. Hey, I'm on. That's a lot. That's the listen. Is that
so?
Right?
You're seeing the picture of you. That's you on the talk station.
Nick, are you playing that or is that my phone?
We're all playing this at once here. You want to look for the Christmas music icon right there.
That's great.
Oh, there you go. It's playing, yeah. So you can also get your Alexa device to play Christmas music by Relevant Radio. And I'm always hesitant, Drew, to mention Alexa on there because I don't want people's Alexas to start going off. But
hey, Alexa.
Right. But you want to make sure that Alexa has the Relevant Radio skill installed. And then you can say, Alexa, play Christmas music by Relevant Radio. And just like that, you can also get it on your device there too.
That's awesome. It's such a great way to do it. You know, I know you sometimes during the Christmas season, again, I love it. There's no commercialization here. I can't stress it enough. It's a place where you can get sacred, instrumental, and also traditional classics. So it's a nice blend, a nice mix of music. Father Rocky put up his Advent inspirations there too, right? Yeah,
you're going to be hearing those throughout the day. And as you mentioned, you'll hear show hosts from Relevant Radio talking about their favorite Advent traditions. You know, what do they do to get prepared for Christmas? And then they'll also share their favorite Christmas traditions as we get closer to Christmas Day too.
So do you guys update this, or is this we were at something last year, didn't we? I mean,
so that's a good point, Drew. This was different from any year in the past because what we had in previous years was just selected hours of Christmas music that would just play the same songs back to back to back. Now it's a continuous stream where you don't know what's going to be the next song. You don't know what's going to play in 10 minutes. It's more of a typical radio station that we haven't had in the past.
I was streaming something. I had a dinner party, had people over the house, and I don't know, whatever I was streaming, it wasn't relevant. It was some sort of music, right?
Yeah.
But then I noticed the loop began again on this particular stream.
Right.
Or I knew it ended because some weird track came on at the end of it. My wife's like, what is that? It sounded like a bird was in the house or something. I was like, no, I think we're at the end of the loop.
And that's a good point, I think, too, Drew, is that so many people are saying, oh, you know, like I just listen to Spotify, Pandora to get music, but it's missing that personality. And you're still getting a sense of that personality when you listen to Christmas music by Relevant Radio because you're hearing from your favorite show hosts, you're hearing from your friends that you normally hear throughout the day.
So, I mean, how does it help Relevant? I would probably say it helps Relevant. So when you're at the Christmas party and somebody says, wow, this is great music, or oh, that was a cool reflection. It's a great way to evangelize, right? So you, over the holidays, for that wayward family member or somebody that's coming over, oh yeah, it's Relevant Radio. I listen to this network all the time. You know, I love this show, or I love that show, or I pray the chaplain. Right?
I mean, who doesn't love Christmas music? So you can tell that neighbor who may not practice Catholicism, say, hey, tune in, check it out. And then throughout the day, when you listen to the stream, you're also going to be hearing your promos, Drew. So they're going to be invited to listen to Relevant Radio and catch that segment where you might be talking about AI or something like that. Right. So we're plugging new listeners into the content that they're going to get on Relevant Radio throughout the day.
It's the beauty of Relevant. I say it all the time. It's so diverse. Whether you're listening early in the morning, whether you're listening late morning to the afternoon to me, late at night, there's always something different here. But one of the ways you can help Relevant, you may not support us. Maybe you do support us financially. But I think a great way is to tell others about us. You know, spread the word. Download the podcast, share them with others. Definitely go and you stream this, right? It's 24/7 Christmas music at Relevant Radio.
Just click play on the Relevant Radio app. Make sure it's the newly updated version of the app. Click that red box. It's Christmas music by Relevant Radio. We're going to be here for some time. We're going to be going till early February, Drew. Great. So this isn't going to be going away the day after Christmas like any other Christmas music
Well, that's a great
station.
point, too, because, you know, Christmas music ends like December 26th.
Yeah, and it's so disappointing. It's like just like when we're getting into the music, it goes away. But no, we're going to be here for some time.
That's such a great point. People continue to listen to it over New Year's and over the holidays when you're doing your house cleaning, cooking dinner, doing whatever, right? You can have it there. So check it out, relevantradio.com. A good point. Make sure you have the latest version of our app, or, you know, as you point out, Alexa, or some of the other venues that you can stream and listen to it on. So, Jake, thanks.
Yeah, thank you,
Drew.
Drew.
For what you do. Great job. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for you to listen. The Marianis are going to be streaming it.
And you know, we might just have to have you record your favorite Christmas song at some point, Drew. We'll get it in the select hour at like midnight.
I gave you a few little personal tidbits on that stream. So if you listen, you might get some insight into to Drew Mariani or Patrick Madrid or to some of my other colleagues here. Some of the questions that we were asked were kind of revealing. Cool stuff. You can join me and listen on the Relevant Radio app to the Drew Mariani Show live each weekday at 2 to 5 Central. Thanks for listening.